Alright, how are you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we're here today with episode 22 of Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm going to upload a double today and a double tomorrow. Just that way it's a lot more, it's a bit more spread out, alright? So usually what I always do, I record and then I upload like all the videos straight away. Because, you know, I basically for me it's like, I want to upload, I want to upload the episodes the second I finish them, that kind of thing. But I actually want to wait a little bit considering that it's not like I'm going to be busy the next few weeks. The next 6 weeks, the next 8 weeks really. The next 6 weeks I've got lessons, and then in 8 weeks I've got exams, and then I'm pretty much finished with my master's degree. But yeah, the point I'm trying to make, right? I don't want to get too off topic. Anyway, because I also have my dissertation afterwards that goes until I think August or September, so you know that's a massive topic, a massive topic. 15,000 words to write random nonsense. The topic I picked, by the way, was should the European Union have a freedom of speech just like America does? Because right now we only have a freedom of expression. Anyway, now I'm talking about human rights. Damn it! All right, let's try this again. I'm trying to. How did I even get to that topic? I don't even know. But the point is, right? I double today, I double tomorrow. I'm just trying to like spread out things more, so it's not like 50 videos a day and then like nothing for like 5 years, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm spreading out a little bit. So there's a double today, double tomorrow, or double in 2 days. I don't know right now. Either double today, double tomorrow, or double today and double in 2 days. Regardless, you know, you'll see. I'm gonna record it all today, but just saving it up a little bit. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. Yeah. No, it's not okay. Not quite 2 minutes exact. Well, not quite 5 minutes. Right now we're at 2 minutes, so it's not quite a 5 minute long intro. More like a 2 minute long intro. But it doesn't matter. All right. It doesn't matter. All right. I like talking. I always like talking. I was like, I'm the kind of. What I should do, I should really into that club right now. I'm not going to, but I should really into the club right now of like a speech that I once gave to, I think it was like 3,000-4,000 people, and it was the most random speech ever. Like it was just some random stupid speech, which you know I was told, oh yeah, you should prepare a speech and whatnot, because long story short, I talk too much. Anyway, let me describe it. You know what? Screw it. We're having a long intro here before the episodes actually start. So long story short, I was supposed to like prepare a speech because. I told this before on Discord. By the way, you can join Discord, link in the description down below. But I told this before, where basically me and a friend, like we used to be rivals, back a long time ago, like back in high school, right? Like he was the smart. He got the award, right? Because basically what we had like exams in year 10 and exams in year 11, right? Year 11 is the final year in the UK high school, and after that you go college and then you go university if you go in that path. Like if you want to go college, like, but basically year 11 would be the cut-off point for mandatory school, right? So after that everything is optional. So for example, I went college, of course, studied law. What did I study in college? I studied law, maths, additional maths, English language, and computer, right? And then obviously I then picked. I then chose to focus on law, and that's obviously what I did at university. Got a bachelor's degree last year. Damn, it feels like such a long time ago. Last year, and obviously right now I'm doing a master's. And despite the fact that I don't think I'm going to go into law, I'm just doing it because I enjoy the field so much. The reason why I don't want to go into it, I don't want to be tied down to anything. That's the main thing, right? I know a lot of people like the traditional path. A lot of people like the, you know, working in the office 7 to 9 and whatnot, or you know, whatever time you're working at. I don't. My goal has always been I want to open up my own company. I want to employ people. I want to, you know, I want to put in as much hours as possible to get back as much hours as possible, and not be tied down to a certain rate of like, oh, you're making X, Y, and Z amount per hour. You know, say you're making £20 an hour, and it doesn't matter if you work harder or lazier than anyone else around you, you're still gonna make the same money. So I always wanted to where like the more effort I put in, you know, the more I get out of it, that kind of thing. So that's why I always wanted to open my own company, which I've had an own company, but lately I've just not been doing anything with it at all. And the reason for that is because I'm just way too busy with my master's degree. Anyway, the point I was trying to make, right, regarding the speech, I know this is all over the place. This actually turned into a 5-minute intro. Damn. I was like saying it was only 2 minutes, but it's actually turned over 5 minutes now. Damn it. The point I was trying to make, right? I was supposed I was supposed to prepare a speech for back then I was in my secondary school. I think it was like maybe 5,000-6,000 people or so. Quite a big school in all fairness. But the point was that, as I was saying, I had a rival, right? A rival. I consider him my rival. And he didn't at first, and then he considered me my rival, right? But me and him were basically rivals. And in year 10, he got the highest marks in the whole school, and even the highest marks, because the way your school system works in England is that like the exams are all unified, so across the whole country, across England. No, I shouldn't say the whole country. Well, yeah, you could say Great Britain, but no, across England, right? The exams are all the same for like maths, English, history, geography, so on and so forth, right? He got in year 10. He got the highest marks in maths of Manchester, right? Well, Manchester's a huge place, but of Manchester, right? So like he got all these awards and whatnot. And at that point, I was like, damn, I'm not stupider than you. I'm definitely not stupider than you. I consider him my rival because I thought we were pretty equal. He just put the work in. I didn't. I was like, okay, you know what? You may have got, I think at that point he got like 98 out of 100 marks in the maths exam, in like 2 maths exam in total. Like, so it would have been 198 out of 200, right? And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm actually going to revise for the first time in my life, right? Because usually I always walk into these exams basically not revising at all, but because I would still always like get an A. Yeah, I basically once I remember something, I don't forget it. It's basically like that, you know. Once I'm taught something, I don't forget it. But I was like that for that exam in year 11, I was like, okay, you know what? I need to sit back. I need to actually revise, and I need to actually revise consistently. Yeah. So I actually like every day I spent like 5 hours or so just revising for all my exams. Because I wanted to beat him, right? I wanted to show him I can beat you, right? He was my. I didn't revise because I already had an A. The way it works, if you had like an A or an A star or whatnot in your year 10 exam, that would carry over into your year 11 exam. So in year 11, you could just do the exam to get a better grade, essentially. So if you got, say you got an A in year 10 and you got a B in year 11, the A would stand. So it wouldn't be the B. But if you obviously got a better grade in year 11, that better grade would stand. The point was, right, I was like, damn, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna friggin' beat you, right? I'm gonna get a higher grade than you, and that's what I did, right? I actually revised like multiple hours for like, I think it was pretty much a whole year. It wasn't because I wanted a better grade, because I already had an A, right? The only better grade you could get is an A star, which at the end of the day doesn't matter, because most jobs, they only look at your grades and they go from, you know, C as a pass to an A, and they don't really look at A stars. You know, at that point it's like, yeah, whatever. You got an A, that's good enough for us, right? We hire you, basically, that kind of thing, right? But I was like, okay, I'm gonna beat you. Maths, I got an A star, 99 out of 100. I remember that shit as well, right? Because the day of the exam, right? The day before the exam, right? I was revising, I was going through everything, right? And essentially what happened, right? It kind of annoying. It really was kind of annoying, because I went through everything and there's like one thing, and I was like, yeah, I really should learn this too, just to be safe. But you know what? I know everything of the entire book. I know every single thing there is to know, right? I'm pretty sure that one tiny little thing won't come up. It's not come up in the last 5 exams, because I studied the last 5 exams. Like, I went through all of them, made sure I got 100 out of 100 on all of them for the last 5 years or so. All the practice exams, all the mock exams, right? Just to make sure that I would get 100 out of 100, right? And I was like, you know what, that one thing has never come up. It won't come up, so I'll be fine. It came up. It came up, alright? I can't remember what it was, but it was some sort of like quadratic equation graph. It was a long time ago. Like, I'm 23 now. That would have been when I was 16. So, you know, that was a long time ago. Now my maths is absolutely terrible. Yeah, it's weird. Considering I actually revised for it, my maths now is terrible. Like as I said, I usually don't forget anything, but apparently when I revise for something, I forget it. When I just know, when I'm just taught about something, I don't. It's weird. Anyway, I got 19 out of 100 in maths. I got I think it was I'm not sure, but I think it was like 98 or 99 out of 100 in English. Basically, my grades were like all A stars, basically, like, at that point. Like, all the things that I learned for were A stars. And because I had such high grades, I had the best grades in the city, right? Especially for those two exams. I know it was for maths, really. The English exam I was tied, but the maths one, I got the best results in the city. And I was supposed to give like a speech about something about like, oh yeah, you know, hard work pays off and all that nonsense that you usually hear. You know, oh yeah, I put the hard work. And I was like, no, I'm not going to prepare a speech for anything like that. I'm too lazy for that, right? The only reason why I was studying for these exams was because I wanted to beat him so I could have the eternal bragging rights, right? So I just went there. I was like, yo, how y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So, yeah, I'm the greatest. Get on my level, everyone. Peace out. I didn't say those exact words, but it was pretty much along those lines. Anyway. Damn, it's a long intro. We're gonna get started with episode 22. I don't want to talk anymore because otherwise I'll just get sidetracked, alright? We're gonna get started with episode 22 in 3, 2, 1. I really should delete this. I really should delete the first part right now. But now you lot know a little bit more about me. Since, by the way, those were the only exams I've ever really studied for. Besides that, like I said, I studied months, especially for maths, because I wanted to get better grades in maths. Because maths was always the thing where I thought, I'm going to be the best. But right now, I haven't spoken to him. I haven't spoken to my friend in quite a while now. But I still consider him my rival of sort. Right now, he's doing his doctor's... he's still doing his doctor's degree because it's a 5-year degree, and then you're doing, obviously... what do you call it? When you're sitting in at a hospital and whatnot, but he's still, I think, in year 4 right now. I think. So right now the goal is basically like he took the medicine path, I took the law path, and basically just like who's gonna be better, basically that kind of thing. You still see him as my rival, which is why I think you always like I sound like a cliche main anime character or like a cliche main TV character, whatever. But I feel like you need to have a rival. You're only gonna progress further if you make yourself a rival. Yeah, even if it's not a real rival, make yourself a rival, basically, that kind of thing. And I haven't really had that, so I've not really had the urge to really improve. Principality of Zion. Europe! Breakthrough McQueeve's trap. Anyway, how y'all doing? I hope you're good. Wait, what? How did we just get here? Is it dreaming or something? Is that like practice or something? Episode 22, last one was 21. It feels like we just skipped some time. Now he's ill. Now he's ill and sick. That's a good move. Use the sun to your advantage. Laser sword. That shield is too good, alright? Oh. Oh! Never mind, that shield is not too good. That shield is definitely not too good. He looks like he's about to collapse. Yep. He really is about to collapse. And he collapsed! Too much stress, I'm assuming? No, that's my assumption right now. Too much stress. I mean, you can fall ill, of course, but I'm assuming it's because just too much work and stress. Which happens a lot to soldiers. I mean, they're not in horrible conditions. Usually soldiers, you know, they go through horrible conditions and that's how they get ill. I've never seen someone with purple hair in real life. Natural purple hair, I should say. Purple bluish. Well, to be fair, purple is blue. Mr. Stylish, alright? Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. I think I might have to like put something at the bottom. Ouch! Ouch! I don't want this to be taken out by YouTube. I might have to put something there, which will mean I'm too lazy for that in all honesty. So I'll just hope YouTube won't do anything. Oh, about Mr. Bright. You lot don't know what is going on. Wow, that is blurry. That how did that just turn so blurry? I don't know. Well, well. So what? At a time like this, while you're knitting, eh? It's such a great timing. All right. He's gonna interrupt and say nothing. Okay. All right. Shouldn't that be made out of metal? The jet lifter. The containment. Now that definitely looks like it's made out of metal. You can't have a radar without metal. because you're measuring the electromagnetic waves. That is dangerously low. Here's the question. Would you not ever use jetpacks? I would, but I wouldn't know how I'd land. Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say, why would they have the ladders there? But actually, it makes sense. It makes sense when you actually think about it, considering that it's gonna be on the ground too. It's not just flying at all times. How did you get that? How is that not made out of metal? Exhaust. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much what I expected. That. Damn it. That scared me right there, that noise. He's about to experience more than just exhaustion. Two. Weapons of war. Weapons of war. That ship is going down there. They just snuck on, right? And just like, and then just left. Now look how easy it was for them to sneak on too, right? They were just like, like if they snuck on with like, I don't know, 100 more people that all have weapons, they could just take over like that. You have to just destroy them from the inside. And it works. Well. Oh, well. Yeah, I was gonna say. Expecting the impossible. Yeah, you lot should have no chance of surviving this. I know I say this all the time and then they somehow pull it off, but you really shouldn't have any chance of surviving this with the amount of people they have. Dead. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be the next person that perished just because. No. Yeah, you're asking for the impossible. Like, legit, you're asking. You need to clear your head right now. Open the window. You probably actually can't, considering you're in mid-flight. but yeah, get some breath. Get some fresh air. Asking for the impossible. Well, you have been practicing a lot lately, so. Okay. Shoo! It works! What should like fall apart in the middle of combat? Damn. How can you aim so accurately on like tiny little flying ships? Whose voice does that remind me of? I think I know who voice that reminds me of. I need to hear it. No. Reminding me of someone from Detective Conan, a specific police detective, but no. Yeah, he's like, Alright, good. I was gonna say, how are you out of ammo in that specific moment? Oh. Oh! I wouldn't want to wish that on anyone, not even my worst enemy. Why are you shooting the rock? You should dodge the rocks. You shouldn't shoot the rocks, fam. Huh? How is that out of... That's a laser sword. How do you... How? I think you might want to get your shield out. The shield that was cut in half. But okay. Doesn't sound like Shiratori actually now that I think about it. Inspector Shiratori. Well. Yeah, you need to take a breath of fresh air. No, he's not. You know, I'm getting destroyed right now. Straight up. And I'm just being made so that when Mr. Bright returns, you know, he can come in like the hero, but really shouldn't really be able to do anything at this point. I really shouldn't be able to do anything at this point. Anti-air missiles. Well, well, I thought you were screwed before, but now you're royally screwed. Oh, that's going down. That's a hard landing, a crash landing. Oh, you are going down. I don't know whether you should be using water right now. I think foam would be better. You're just going, you're going right down. What are you planning? Shoot the ground? You get rid of that, you're still falling. You're still falling. Well, what a great commander! What a great leader! We're all dead. It's hopeless. What a great leader. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, leave right now and run. She already thinks it's over, so who cares? All right, fam. Put someone else in charge. Sailor. That's not gonna work. She's a lost cause. That worked. Look at her. She looks in worse shape than Bright. Oh, so suddenly you can do something. Yeah, she just straight up gave up. She's like, we're dead. Bro, we're dead. We're dead, bro. Bro, we're dead. Come on, bro. Calm down. It's not all over until it's over. Anyway. It just shows, I guess, how important Bright is to keeping the whole squad together. I was half expecting him to come in at the end of like the episode and be like, yeah, I'm not fully in shape, but you know, I help out, and then like he's gonna come in, be like the hero basically. You know, it's gonna show, okay, Mr. Bright is so important and so on and so forth. You know, basically the same thing that we get every time we get like something with Amuro, where like they're like, you're not that important, and then at the end of the episode, he comes in, he's like, yeah, I'm the most important here, right? I was fully expecting that, like this kind of scenario, but yeah, didn't happen. There's still time for that to happen eventually. We'll see. But regardless, folks, I'll probably upload a double today and either a double tomorrow or a double afterwards. But I will see you all next time, everyone. Peace out and have a nice day. Bye.